A new letter from the U.S. Department of Education warns the University of Tennessee and 59 other colleges they could face punishment for failing to protect Jewish students on campus.
10 News reporter Lauren Lovett spoke with a lawyer, a professor, and an activist, all who say they are concerned this letter could mean more restrictions on freedom of speech. Lauren?
John, Robin, most of the universities the Department of Education reached out to saw pro-Palestinian protests on their campuses. The people I talked with say these letters seem to be the Trump administration's way of keeping students from exercising their right to freedom of speech. The Department of Education sent out dozens of letters to universities they say failed to protect Jewish students. The University of Tennessee is one of them under investigation.
I can't explain it rationally because there's no rational explanation for it.
Criminal defense attorney Mike Whalen says this started after students protested the Israeli government's response to Hamas.
It's not at all improper for anyone to oppose any government's policy. It makes you no more an anti-Semite than protesting against U.S. policy makes you un-American. In fact, it's the most American thing you can do.
He represents some people who were arrested during one demonstration on UT's campus last year. Whalen says those were some of the most peaceful protests he's seen, and if people are made to stop protesting, they could lose that right altogether. Professor Mark O'Gorman says there's a fine line between freedom of speech and safety.
That's going to be the gray area. If a student feels unsafe because of the action, then the conversation occurs of whether that action was lawful or permitted.
Julie Elfin, a member of Jewish Voice for Peace, was at some of those demonstrations last year. She says the department's actions don't seem to be coming from a place of actually trying to protect students.
I don't believe that accusations of anti-Semitism are in good faith when they come from people who are not protecting my queer family, who are not protecting immigrants, who are not protecting Muslims and Palestinians and all of our allies.
In the background here, Lauren, also worth noting, President Trump has long said he wants to dismantle the Department of Education.
The president has said that he wants to leave such matters in the state's hands. O'Gorman says he hopes this isn't one of the last actions the department takes.
All right, Lauren, we'll continue to follow it. Thank you.